Ladies and gentlemen, the following mixed martial arts contest is set for 3 rounds in the Shamrock FC Bantamweight division. Introducing first on my right, fighting tonight out of the FM Roofing blue corner. A mixed martial artist that stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. He weighs in 134.8 pounds, and he's fighting out of Spanish Town, Jamaica. Ladies and gentlemen, Nuriel Henry. Across the cage, his opponent fighting out of the first form red corner. At 5 feet 7 inches tall, he weighed in 135.4 pounds. He's fighting out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cowboy, Jackson Henson.
Referee Zach Tybris has the call for this contest. Jackson Henson in the red tape, Nuriel Henry in the blue. Jackson Henson has some combat sports royalty in his corner. His father, Sammy Henson, Matt Grice, UFC vet, both in Henson's corner. Immediately looking to go to the shot.
Nuriel trying to counter with a guillotine attempt.
Nice step over there out of Henson, locking those legs.
Yeah, right in the mount. Nuriel's going to want to let go of that head and try to work his way up. But he does have some control with that. You just don't want to burn out your arms. You're not really in a good position here. He needs to get his knees free of that midline so that way Jackson isn't mounted.
What is the technique to do that? We see a lot of guys get wrapped up in the cage, their legs come together. How do they fight out?
You know, it's easier said than done because, like you said, his legs are wrapped up and his hands are also occupied on the head. So it's, I mean, you kind of shimmy out of there, but easier said than done, that's for sure.
Henson now moving up closer on that mount.
Yeah, he's going to have to abandon holding on to the head and really get a frame on those hips and start, you know, knee escaping or elbow escaping rather.
Heavy pressure here out of Henson.
Yeah, still a lot of time to work here. Again, Nuriel's just holding on. He really needs to start shrimping, trying to elbow escape, see if he can get back to full guard or, you know, create some sort of scramble for himself. He's not taking a lot of damage. Obviously, Jackson is throwing some short shots here, but not a lot of power behind them. Still not a good place for Nuriel to be.
And Henry is trying to advance his position. Now he gets flattened out.
And now he's got his back. He's flattened out. This is pretty much the beginning of the end, more than likely.
Henson trying to sink in that rear naked choke and gets the tap.
And that's it.
Henson makes quick work of Nuriel Henry.
Yeah, very calm and composed. Great fight by Jackson.
Quick and to the point. Adam, take us through here the final instant replay as he sinks in the choke.
Yeah, I mean, he's already flattened out. He has the rear naked in, and he's under the chin. So, you know, that's the end right there, you know. It's tough to defend when you have someone on your back and you're flat on your stomach. You know, that's pretty much the beginning of the end right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest has come to a close at 1 minute 48 seconds of round number 1 due to a rear naked choke. Your winner by submission, the Cowboy, Jackson Henson.
A huge win back in the Shamrock FC cage. Here for Jackson Henson. We'll be back right here for Shamrock Fighting Championships.